Welcome guys to another video where I'll talk over the recent match between Manchester United and Stoke City taking place at Old Trafford. So first off with the team news, a surprising debut for Ben Amos in goal as David De Gea and Anders Lindegaard were both unavailable due to illness and injury respectively. And also in defence, Rio Ferdinand returns to centre defence, pushing Chris Smalling to the right hand side. And I think that Sir Alex has chosen Chris Smalling over Raphael because against Stoke, you know they're going to throw a lot of balls into the box, so he needed that extra height in there in order to cope with the aerial battle. And as for the other team news, Berbatov and Hernandez pair up front to form another partnership as Rooney is still out injured, and I think Sir Alex wanted to give Welbeck a rest before the valuable and vital game against Chelsea this weekend. The game was a really mundane one as both sides really didn't take the game to each other. We were looking as though we were having still a hangover from the nature of the defeat at the weekend at Liverpool, where we played really well but were unlucky with the result, and Stoke were a bit toothless going up in attack, offering no real threat to Ben Amos in goal. Even though he was making his debut, he looked solid and really confident in front of his defence. And also Ferdinand really played well as he read the game really well and really commanded the defence in order to prevent Stoke really bombarding Ben Amos's goal. In midfield, we dominated once again with the masterful display of Paul Scholes and Michael Carrick. Michael Carrick starting his 11th game in a row, really placing down his value to the team and proved to the doubters that he is a valuable member of the team and that he is vital to our challenge. Throughout the game, there was really no chances, clear-cut chances to both teams as, like I said, Stoke didn't offer any real menace and goal in attacking, and we were really wasteful without chances, and we didn't get a break until the 38th minute when Paul Scholes cleverly played in Ji-sung Park and then he was brought down. But then Chicharito Hernandez slotted away the penalty with really accurate precision. I wasn't expecting Hernandez to take the penalty, but he really proved that he is capable of taking a good penalty. And then we didn't have another breakthrough until the 53rd minute when Dimitar Berbatov with another penalty, both clear-cut penalties it must be said, that Berbatov this time not so convincingly but still got a job done over Sorensen. The ball just slid under the keeper's reach and still went in and make it a 2-0 comfortable lead for United. There were other shouts for handball but were not given because I think that the ref really kind of felt that he had already given enough to us and didn't want to make as though he was overly biased because he was at Old Trafford, even though the decision would have been correct if he had given them. There was also a debut for Paul Pogba, the much talked about midfielder who, as you know, is in a contract stall right now at United, but Sir Alex had confirmed last night that there is progress in the talks and that he is confident that Pogba will stay. And most importantly, Pogba is now admitting that he would like to stay after Morrison had left for West Ham yesterday. As for Ben Amos, he did really well. He didn't flap at anything yesterday. He gave a really solid performance, even though one of the saves he had smothered the ball on the first attempt but gathered well in the second. Now, there has been a lot of talk that he might start against Chelsea on Sunday. I would say that if De Gea doesn't recover from his illness, then I think Ben Amos will definitely regain his place. But I think if De Gea has any chance of playing, then he will be playing because De Gea does have that little bit extra experience, even though he is younger than Ben Amos in terms of age-wise, but he has a lot more experience in the Premier League this season and will offer us a more attacking-minded and that more experienced head in the game if he does recover from his illness. As for Anders Lindegaard, I think that his injury is a turned ankle and he would probably be out for a couple of weeks. So that will be a setback for Anders, but I'm sure he will recover well from that. Also, as you may know, Man City also lost yet last night with a 1-0 losing streak to Everton, and it was one of the old boys, Darren Gibson, getting the goal for Everton. So it was a great night all round for United as we regain our place at the summit of the league, now drawing on points with City. And Also on Twitter, exclusively revealed that Ferdinand will be offering Darren Gibson a free dinner at his Rosso restaurant. So that's another great credit go to Rio Ferdinand, crediting one of his old teammates in order to help us to win the league. So there you have it, guys, my quick video review of the match yesterday, and I hope you liked it. Please come back for more content. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Cheers.